Good evening and a very warm welcome to the South Pacific island of Ryukyu. Bottom of the table, Ryukyu have just 4 matches to save their J2 place for next season. And it starts today against a Yokohama side who know that just 2 wins from their final 4 fixtures will cement an immediate return to J1 after finishing bottom of the top flight last season. Blustery but humid. It's been a warm day. Sun has set, ready for an evening's football. Neither side can be relegated or promoted no matter what happens today. But it's an evening match that certainly will be pivotal to both teams and the rest of their campaign. 4 to play. Ryukyu down at the bottom. Yokohama 5 points ahead of 3rd place. They don't want to drop into the playoff places. For a while now, Fagiano have looked like they might catch them, but 2 wins on the bounce has lifted Yokohama. Just those 6 victories in 38 matches is why FC Ryukyu are bottom of the table. And look at that. That victory earlier on today for Thespa. Massive win against Emir Ardija. Means they're now 7 points from safety. They have to win today. They've not given up hope yet. The Ryukyu fans, the Yokohama fans have had to travel 2,000 miles to be here today from the mainland. Ryukyu's manager, you saw them, Nacho Fernandez, will be hoping he can steer his side to a first victory in 9. Yokohama won the last 2, which has helped Shehi Yamoda to cement his side's automatic promotion spot in the top 2. In terms of team news, Ryukyu make 4 changes. They must do without Ryonosuke Inoda, an experienced striker, is injured. Yongjik Lee, Takashi Kanai, Kelvin the Brazilian, and Keigo Namata are the 4 players coming in, with Kuki Kusano unable to play as he's on loan from today's opponents. 5 players coming back on the subs bench for the home side. Well, what about Yokohama? Well, goalkeeper Sven Brodersen was carried off last week against VVM with concussion. He misses out today. Veteran 34-year-old Yuji Rukutan takes over with the gloves. Zane Isaka is preferred to Ryoya Tamashita in midfield, with the Brazilian Reiner fit for a place on the bench. Another Brazilian, Kleber, misses out. He remains sidelined through injury. Ren Akida is a mainstay of the side in the midfield. Just the 1 goal this season. The 24-year-old does create from the midfield. He's tenacious as well. They're going to need him on top form today. Their coach is Nacho Fernandez.
小さなミスも許されない相手に対し、どんな形で勝利をもぎ取りますか?
Bueno, sabemos que tenemos enfrente un gran equipo, un equipo que lleva 38, 39 jornadas en zona de ascenso, entre primera y segunda posición. Al final, cuando van tantas jornadas y lleva tanto tiempo arriba, es que es un muy buen equipo. Creo que está haciendo muy bien las cosas y, lógicamente, hoy nos puede pasar lo que nos pasó en Albires Niigata. Hacemos 55 minutos muy buenos, donde creo que no cometemos errores y un mínimo error lo pagamos caro. Y hoy puede ser un poco un escenario parecido. Al final se trata de no cometer errores, de que no encajar, porque eso nos haría estar a un gol de ganar el partido. Si no somos capaces y encajamos, lógicamente pues vamos a tener que hacer 2 o 3 o 4, depende de los que encajemos. Entonces es muy importante no cometer errores, no encajar, y seguro que alguna vamos a tener. Pero voy a repetir que enfrente vamos a tener un equipo que lleva muchas jornadas en zona de ascenso directo, y eso es que está haciendo muy bien las cosas y que tiene una pegada muy grande arriba.
はい、何十節にもわたって上位、をキープし続けている、横浜、FC との、対戦で、非常に、いいチームですし、難しいゲームになるというのはもちろんそう、予想しています。 自分たちと、新潟戦のゲームのように、どれだけゲームを、自分たちの、イメージ通りにコントロールしていても自分たちのミスからやはり、相手に、先制を許して主導権を渡してしまうと、難しくなってしまうと思うので、0-0で拮抗したゲームの中から必ずチャンスはあると思うので、そのチャンス来たチャンスっていうのを決めきるというような、ゲームをして勝ちたいと思っています。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとう。Konnichiwa. Gracias. Buenas noches. Tardes.
There is Koki Ogawa. No introduction to the J2 top goal scorer this season, 21. He's closest in the battle for the top scorer slot in the division. They've both got 16 and 15, and many of those goals have been penalties. This man has not scored a penalty this season, just from open play. He'll be playing just off the front today, on the left-hand side, we assume.
前節はアクシデントがありながらも見事な団結力でした。今日のメンバーにはどのようなプレーを求めますか？
そうですね、チーム代表してきてるっていう責任感しっかり持って、気持ちのこもったゲームしたいと思います。
今日選手たちにどのようなことを伝えたのでしょうか？
そうですね、まずは守備の堅い相手なので、攻撃のところで、しっかりと守られる前に背後を狙うところと、あとは守られた時にじれずにボールを動かしながら幅を使いながら攻めるというところ、そこから点を狙っていきたいと思っています。
自動昇格へ近づく勝ち点3ダッシュのために最も大事なポイント、どんなところだと思いますか？
自分たちがやってきたことを信じてやり続けることが大事だと思ってますので、ベースを作りたいと思います。
今日はサポーターの皆さんもこの沖縄の地に駆けつけてくれています。どんな姿見せたいですか？
そうですね、もう本当に共に戦ってきていると思っていますので、ここまで来てくださっているサポーターのために、勝ち点3、何としてでも、送りたいと思っています。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。
Shuhei Yamoda, the coach of Yokohama, looking to take the Fuli straight back up. Big game this. Ryukyu know that only a victory is really any good. Yokohama have points in hand to be able to afford the luxury of defeat. They know that just 2 more victories from their last 4 will take them back up again. They've not given up hope yet, Ryukyu. They've never been cast adrift at the bottom, but they've always been there or thereabouts. Only once this season have they jumped out of the bottom 2 places. They're used to being down there. Yokohama's 4th meeting with Ryukyu, and they've won the previous 3. Desperation at both ends of the table coming together in the South Pacific Islands. Yokohama's longest trip of the season has been saved for their penultimate away game. Yokohama today not in their light blue, but instead in white shirts and black shorts. Ryukyu in the all red. Bottom of the table, might be going down. Now playing with a smile on their face. They have had spells this season, Ryukyu, but they look like they might get out of it. Just 3 home wins spanning across 25 home matches in the last 12 months tells you of their decline. Marcelo Wright, who will lead the line for Yokohama. Descends, so we get ready with 4 changes for Ryukyu. Kelvin and Takashi Kanai are the two strikers coming in attack. They have a wealth of experience. We don't have a wealth of goals, just 3 J2 goals between them this season. Keigo Numata returns at left back, the former Svejin player. And there's a return to the action for Yong Jik Lee, who will play the North Korean at central defence. Problem is scoring goals. Of that 11, there are only 4 league goals so far this season. They don't concede many. They don't get beat heavily by many people. Just don't score many goals. Today's referee is Toru Kakinuma. By the way, he said they don't score too many goals. I've been here twice this season for previous matches on the channel. And on both occasions, Ryukyu have raced into a 2-goal lead and threw it away. One change outfield, one change in goal for Yokohama, 2 in total. Yoji Rakuten, the 34-year-old, comes in for the injured Sven Brodersen. Zane Asaka is in for Ryoyo Yamashita in the right wing-back position. Of course, goes without saying, Koki Ogawa is the man to watch. 21 goals, 4 assists this season, and 1 Japanese cap. And he was pretty prolific in that. Played against Hong Kong, scored a hat-trick, never received another call-up. Something to tell the grandchildren. 1 cap for your country, he scored a hat-trick. Might be dark overhead, but it's still very, very humid, up towards 30 degrees this evening. Perfect conditions for football. It's always blustery around these parts. Flags are flapping in the wind. Despite having to travel 2,000 kilometres, most of them have flown. The Yokohama fans have travelled in their numbers. They're away to our right on the far side. You'll be able to see them over there making a noise. It is a far cry. It's a much better crowd today than the game here on September the 3rd against Blblitzer, which was watched by the smallest crowd in J2 this season of just 608. Last weekend saw the largest J2 attendance of the season. Alberex at the top, beating Amiya Adija in front of 20,811 at the Denka Big Swan Stadium. Not quite 20,000 here today, but certainly more than 608. Ryukyu get this game underway, kicking from the left to the right. Kelvin with the back pass, long ball hoisted forward, which will float away for a goal kick. 2 ground staff out on the pitch for 10-15 minutes after the team's warmed up just now, soaking the pitch with hose pipes. It is a very good pitch here normally at the Tapik Kento Hayagon Stadium. Reminder that no one gets relegated or promoted today, no matter what happens here. These two go up or down next weekend, depending on the outcome of this result. Yokohama have 2 home matches coming up after this against Uita Trinita and Svejin. They're both in amongst the high flyers. They won't be easy games. Finish away at Rosso, that again not easy, so it's not a formality given their fluctuating form. Away by Nakagawa. Ihara. Kimura, and away by Isaka. Fukumura again. And the line cut out by Iwataki. Good by Isaka. It's going to be Warm evening for those players out there, even the sun isn't shining. Towards the edge of the penalty area for Kelvin. Omoto, taken off of his toes by Toa Yamane. Recently joined from Vespa. Kelvin to Yahara. Plenty of the ball in the opening stages of Ryukyu, but referee's whistle has gone. Taking a knock to the face. It's Gabriel, Brazilian, former Atletico Mineiro player. Chipped in with 2 goals, the big man, to the back this season. Took one on the nose there. Yamoda, the first to admit there's still work to be done. And a solid start from Ryukyu. That change of manager in the summer, it did bring about an upturning fortune when Nacho Fernandez first took charge. And without a winning 7, the last win was August the 13th. Gabriel. Punt forward, straight over the top. It was floating high over the shoulder of Hasegawa. Looks like Hasegawa is taking on the responsibility on the left-hand side, and Nagawa towards the right-hand side with Marcelo Ryan down the middle. It's a vital interception from Gabriel. Managed to usher it away, and Iwataki finds Isaka. 4 minutes gone. Most of the players been inside the Yokohama half so far. It's the feet of Ryan Hasegawa. Playing numbers might have a man down at the moment. He might be the best player in the league. Kokiagawa's not going to catch that type of service to him by the former Mariners player Wada. Today the leaders Albirex were held to a 1-1 draw against Montedio Yamagata at the ND Stadium in Yamagata. That's a couple of points dropped. It does mean that Yokohama, if they win today, would move to within a point of the leaders. The title is still in their reach. Desperate out of the bottom three, beating relegation rivals Omiya Ardija in an afternoon kickoff. Forward. Yamane cleared away. Kimura. Hara. Kida. Ball into the feet of Kelvin. Decent turn, wriggles his way. A couple of Yokohama players, knocks it wide to Namata. First time ball into the box. Carefully watched by Rukutan. He was able to pull his hands away and let it fly over his head and out for a goal kick. And it remains 0-0. That was leaked nervously. Kanai. Moto. Ball in, but just shuffled away by Gabriel. And then Yamane clears. Yonjikli. Yahara. It's cut out by Yamane. No foul given. Lee went in very strong on Marcelo Ryan. Nakagawa. Lifted high. So the flag's going to go up, and it did, against Fukumori. And the assistant referee on this near side. Half minute's gone, and Ryukyu have lost the possession. An attacker, Gabriel. Kuya Wada. It's a neat turn by Ogawa. He play down the channels, but I still think he's most potent when he goes down the middle, but I do like to use him in the wide areas. Yokohama. Kamikawa. Now up Yamane. Tabai. Gabriel. Tabai again. Put it out of it, really. Kelvin plays it inside. Given away by Akida, who then wins it back again. Play that by Akida. Back to Carvajal, the Costa Rican goalkeeper. Attacking. Gabriel. I think that Gawa's got 21 goals. Seven times as many as the entire Ryukyu squad that started this game. Just 3 J2 goals this season amongst the 11 starting. It's a staggering difference, really. Kawa. Today, and then Takaya Wada. Saka. Sit in. Good header away initially by Yahara. Shot from distance flying over the crossbar with some to spare. Kamikawa has scored 2 goals from the defensive position this season. Masashi Kamikawa. Signed at the beginning of the season from Vivaro. Chest of Marcelo Ryan. All the way forward. It's cleared into touch on this near side. 11.5 minutes gone. Goalkeeper. Gabriel into the feet of Tibay. Biding their time at the moment, Yokohama. There, Tibay. Saka. Tibay. To link up there with the Saka down the right-hand side. Starts again. Kawa. Too heavy. Yamane. For a throw. Edging their way back into the game. Yokohama. Foul by Hagawa. Being spoken to by the referee. Referee Turi Kakanuma. That's a bit of a striker's challenge. She's left Koki Keito down on the ground. 33-year-old who has played in Europe for Vidzu Lodz in Poland. United, Mashida Zelvia amongst his former clubs, very experienced midfield man. Plenty to say to the referee. Just one goal this season for Marcelo Ryan, Brazilian, only signed recently from Bahia, back in his homeland. She can playoff place taking on Vivara in the late to kick off, which kicks off very shortly. Vivara currently 4 points off the playoffs. They really need a win out for that one. Start closing in. Up to 15 minutes played here. Ryukyu throw. Dangerous ball into Akida. Picked off by Ryan. Sagawa. It's a great ball through the middle. That's a super ball. This is a chance. It was taken brilliantly in his stride by Zain Asaka. He does pop up with the occasional goal too this season. Back in the side today, the right-hand side player. But he a shot that was saved by Carvajal. First chance of the game, brilliant ball. Over the top by Hasegawa, the captain. 8 assists, 4 goals this season. He really is creative, Tatsuya Hasegawa. And that was an inspirational ball over the top. Played by Yamada. That wasn't a particularly good ball into the box. He didn't get enough bend on it to bring it back out towards the 2-on rushes. in the air. Ogawa. Lee. And a number 9 at central defence and a number 6 in attack. Numbers you'd associate with those positions, although numbers don't really always tell the story nowadays. 2 at left wing. At least have a number 1 in goal. Solid run forward by Akida towards a penalty area. That was a vital claw out from the goalkeeper, but what a chance this is! And it was Akida who got on the end of a move that he started. And it was a vital block, and I think it was Kamikawa that put a boot in when it mattered most. Sighting of goal so far from Ryukyu, but now they've got to get themselves behind the ball. Marcelo Ryan. Saka. Ball into the box, that's easy for Carvajal. It's a good save by the goalkeeper at the other end. I thought it was a defender's boot, but it wasn't. It was the goalkeeper, Rokitan, that stuck a right leg out and made the all-important block. Still goalless in Okinawa. 19 minutes gone. Back on Wednesday, 1900 hours Japanese time, 1100 hours BST for the rearranged match between Omiya Ardija and Montero Yamagata. That's at the Net 5 Stadium this Wednesday. Omiya looking for points to edge clear of the relegation zone. Into their game in hand, a crucial one as well, as they look to claw back on the playoff places. Good solid defending from Ryukyu, making it difficult for Yokohama. But Asia is starved of seeing the league leaders in action next Saturday, the 8th of October, 1400 hours Japanese time, 0600 hours BST. We will be bringing you live and exclusive coverage of J2 table toppers Albirex Niigata as they look to clinch promotion against Vigalta, who have slipped down the table and could yet miss out on the playoff places. That's next Saturday. 2 great games coming your way in the coming week right here on the J.LEAGUE International YouTube channel. That's this Wednesday, Omiya Ardija against Montevideo Yamagata, and then next Saturday at the earlier time, an afternoon kickoff, and it's Albirex against Vigalta. 2 great games, really looking forward to those. Back in play. Mr. Carvajal's free kick flies over the head of everybody. Kamikawa. The head of Yahara. Been overawed by the opponents, Ryukyu. Putting a good display so far. Both sides have had a good sighting of goal. Thwarted by decent saves by Carvajal and Rokitan, the goalkeepers. Ball just about kept in by Yahara. Mane's long punt forward. Marcelo Ryan chases. It's away by Nakagawa on loan from Jubilo Owata, 22-year-old tall central defender who's impressed this season. Kento. Akida. Matter. Straight onto the head of Gabriel. Inside by Ogawa. Ryan. Solid from Yahara, away by Nakagawa. But still in the high 20s in terms of temperature down there on the pitch. Even though it is fast approaching 7:30 in the evening local time. Nudged forward by Osaka. They did a defensive duties well. Kida. Particularly good ball in, but it does filter through. The shot coming in from distance, well, it wasn't a million miles wide. It was a neat turn. I mentioned those high temperatures because the referee's just called for the first half drinks break. Cuts back inside. There's Takashi Kanai. The shot was wide. So two sets of players come off for a quick liquid refreshment. Quick reminder of the earlier scores today. Thespa beating Amaya by a 1-0. Massive result for them in the relegation battle. Venfore losing at home to Toshigi, which guarantees them J2 survival. 1-0 win for them against the 10 men of Venfore Kufu. They've had a great run in the Emperor's Cup, but they've been dreadful in the league. Tokushima Votis 3, Mashida Zalvia 2. There's another result. And Albrechts had to come from behind to pick up a point in the draw at Monterio. In an early game. Equalising there just 5 minutes from time, the league leaders, for a goal from Keito Taneguchi. Players making their way back out. 3 times these two have met before. 3 times Yokohama have won, although they've never kept a clean sheet against Ryukyu. Performance so far has yielded plenty of promise in the opening 25 minutes or so from Ryukyu. And the 3 home wins in 25 spanning back to last October. That's a problem, isn't it? If you can't win those home games. I think the league slipped many a time here this season as well. So Tokyo Verdy here in the opening weeks of the season with 2-0 down. Tokyo Verdy came back and won by a big scoreline in the end. 5-2. Gabriel. 2 home games in succession, but they're not easy games for Yokohama. 3 teams vying around the playoff places, not the opponents you really want to be playing in the closing weeks of the season when you just want to be picking up points. The halfway line from the header. Kelvin. Brazilian to Brazilian. Gabriel came on top. Attacking. Saka. Pitch back well by Yamane. Held up well by Marcelo. Ryan. Foul from behind. J2 LEAGUE. Kamikawa, that's a good ball. Yamane hands it in. He's sniffing around Ogawa. Two defenders either side of him have managed to knock up the situation. Today, delivered by Iwataki. Dangerous ball in. Nudged behind by Amoto. He wasn't quite sure who was on his shoulder. Yokohama have to live in the shadow of their neighbours. Yokohama F Marinos, who took another step towards the J1 title today. 4-0 win away at Inform Nagoya Grampus. Right, you thinking this is the first corner of the game? I think it is. Tebe. To wait. Kelvin. Steadily controlled by Hasegawa. It's an intriguing fixture on paper, and it's lacking in goals and just those two half decent chances from both sides, saved by the goalkeepers. Amana showed too much of that to Ihara. Kanai. Two to stop him. Hasegawa and Ryo Tebe doubled up. Tataki Kanai, the 32-year-old from Jeff United and Shimizu Espru's player. To the right here from Espru's earlier in the season. He is mainly a fullback or a holding midfielder, but he's been converted into a striker in recent weeks. He's scored 2 goals, which is 2 of the 3 that Ryukyu have on the pitch. Here might be a chance from distance. Goal scoring is their problem. Kohai Kaito hit that one with a left foot volley. He hasn't got any goals this season. Just the one game taking place after this, and it's just kicking off. Wait to Trinita against Bravado. It's the game. Ishawa Denkado in Oita, 0-0 after just a minute or so in that game. It's 0-0 in this one. Just over half an hour gone. Rada all the way back. Yamane. Trinita actually scored in the very first minute of that game. So Trinita won. Bravado Nagasaki 0. Doesn't do Bravado in any favours. It's currently in a playoff position. And for them today will give them 66 points, and you would think then it's the battle for just one more playoff place. So Fagiano and Oita look very well positioned. So look out his hands to take the final place. And all for the right for one of those to win through to take on the team that finishes 2 off the bottom in J1 in the playoff final. It's a nice touch down. Moto hangs it up well. That's a good header away by Iwataki. And then spread away by Yada. It's back in again. Two players went for the same ball there, Kanai and Kelvin. I think Kelvin's telling his strike partner that was better if you'd have left that for me, because I was running in on it, and he's got a point. He's leaning back as well. Haven't had a comfortable opening half an hour. Yokohama. That's a good burst forward. Oh, now that's a game changer. That's a penalty. Great run forward from Zain Asaka, and a yellow card is shown. And in the blink of the eye, Keigo Namata is the man that's fouled Asaka, and a penalty is given. And the whole complexion of the evening changes on one single ball. Catches him just as he crosses his path from behind. Namata giving away the penalty. And it's a penalty that will be taken by Ogawa. Now, he's got 21 goals this season. I mentioned at the start of the game that none of those 21 have come from the penalty spot, but he is going to take this one. Just the Costa Rican veteran between him and a big goal. And it was a definite penalty. You feel a little bit for Namata. Just cross paths and let the player get beyond him. That was the major error. Big smile on the face of Danny Carvajal. Concentration etched on the face. Ogawa, top goal scorer in J2 this season. This to give his side the lead and a big stride towards J1. And that's as cool a penalty as you could wish to see. And he takes his tally up to 22. Big smile on the face of Koki Ogawa. It's Ryukyu 0, Yokohama 1. And the thinking man won't take long to work out who scored the goal. It's a brilliant little shuffle. He waited for the goalkeeper and then just rolled it into the net. There was no complaint. It was a definite penalty, and it was a very well taken penalty. Nevada Nagasaka are 2-0 down after 5 minutes in the game away at playoff rivals Oita. That will virtually end their promotion via the playoff hopes. DVN 2-0 down after just 5 minutes. Ogawa with the finish. He's a happy man. His side are leading. A win here today, just one win from their last 3, and they will be promoted. Good run forward by Fukumura, and a decent ball as well. Kelvin into the penalty area, right hand side, into the byline. Kamikawa was not going to let him get the cross in very easily, and turns it behind for a first corner of the game to Ryukyu. not scored in their last 6. Their last goal in J2, 485 minutes and counting. We've now gone over the 500-minute mark, by the way. That's a landmark in itself. Last league goal for Ryukyu, 20th of August. And here they are playing with a fullback in a striker's position, trying to fill those square holes with round pegs. Find a way to break through. It's into the near post. It's a looping header. Goal kick is given, is it? No, a corner. Off defender. Good delivery in by Nakagawa. Time just 6.5 minutes away. They're coming together. That was, yeah, it was Takashi Kanai crashing into Gabriel, I think. You know what? If you grab a defender and pull him down to the ground with you, very clever in one respect from the Brazilian. Bought a free kick, but so grab someone and then fall over with it. It's a foul, isn't it? Anyway, it's all gone. There's no VAR in J2. Inside from Kamikawa. All the way back to Wada. Experienced midfielder. Goes back to another experienced player, the goalkeeper, MEIJI YASUDA. I hope that Sven Brodersen will be fit again next week. He's taken to the hospital as precaution last week after being knocked out in that game against VVN. Curling ball forward. Comes to Marcello. He was offside. For a breather. Time to quickly remind you that we're back on Wednesday. Amiya Ardija against Montedeo Yamagata from the NEC 5 Stadium. That's at 1900 hours Japanese time, 1100 hours BST. That's Wednesday the 5th of October. This coming week, the rearranged game between Amiya Ardija and Montedeo Yamagata. And then next weekend on Saturday the 8th, we are at the game between Albirex and Vigalta. Here comes a ball into the box. It's only partially cleared. The flag is up. The shot was squirming towards goal from Keto. It was saved by Rokatan. Well, they've caused one or two problems for Ryukyu. There's another good ball in. Here, failure to clear. The initial flag had gone up against Takashi Kanai. It's cleared away. Yokohama with a win today would take them 8 points clear of the playoff places. Fagiano, Rosso and Oita Trinita look pretty much nailed on for a playoff place. Final spot, well, today a chasing down Vigalta. Shima Votis, who won today, 3 points off the playoffs as well. It's still there for the taking. Does look like Rosso, Oita and Fagiano are 3 of the 4 teams in the playoffs. It's not yet certain. sit back and relax and watch the playoffs, don't they? Yokohama clinch the top 2 place. That's still not achieved yet, but this is a big stride in the right direction. Yamane. Shisha Kamikawa. Switch to the right-hand side. Zainisaka. Saka again. Coming inside. That's a good delivery. Stupid head away was Akito Yara. Mane. Needs to be hung up. Well, it was, but it was too close to the goalkeeper. It was an easy catch for Danny Carvajal. Carvajal, 94 caps for Costa Rica, the 33-year-old. Spain for Albacete. Obviously Mito Hollyhock, who he is now on the ball. By Akita, who's in foul in the process. Free kick to Ryukyu. And Akita. Wins all season, Ryukyu. Just 6 defeats for Yokohama as we enter the last minute of the first half. It's a long ball punted forward by Rukatan, trying to find Marcello. Into Yokohama on the far side. Okuyagawa's penalty. Kuyawara. Minutes and counting. The Ryukyu goal that they so desperately desire remains elusive. Two minutes of added time since the 4th official. Gabriel Kamikawa goes long, as they often do. Kuya, Wada. New attack. Wada again. To the left-hand side, taken on the chest by Yamane. Yamane again. Just a stretch to keep it in play. And gives it away to Kelvin. Kelvin is pulled back. Sagawa, skipper of Yokohama with the foul. A minute and a half into those 2 minutes added on. Half time is fast looming. And Yokohama look as if they're going to take a 1-0 lead in. They aren't the lowest goal scorers in the division. Ryukyu. So long since they've scored a goal. Caught that one well with Tower Yamane. Terrible touch from Takashi Kanai, but it was enough. And right on cue, with 2 minutes of injury time played, the referee blows for half-time. Well, if anything, you'd have to say that Ryukyu have had just as much of the first half, if not more, than the promotion-chasing Yokohama. They've created chances, they've tested Rokutan, but one single ball over the top has caught them out. Nanata with the trip on Isaka. And up stepped Kuki Ogawa to net from the penalty spot with a very, very confident and composed penalty. Ryukyu have huffed and they have puffed and they will continue to do so. They need something, if possible, out of this game. Survival is beginning to slip from their fingers. At half-time, Ryukyu 0, Yokohama 1. Well, a cagey first half in many respects. Ryukyu certainly caused one or two problems for the promotion contenders. This was a ball straight over the top, early on from Hasegawa. A good save to deny Osaka from Carvajal. And the ball back here, welded Yanakida. Away by the goalkeeper. It comes back out to Omoto. And the shot by Akida, who started the move, denied by the goalkeeper, Rokatan. So a save apiece for the goalkeepers. Still 0-0 at that stage. Akida again. This is a shot coming in on the turn from Takashi Kanai, just wide. Ball down the line for Mihara. Down goes Osaka. Definite penalty, wasn't it? Fouled by Namata. And up stepped Koki Ugawa. Now, if ever you want a lesson in how to take the perfect penalty, this one's right up there. He turns around to the goalkeeper and says, "You can give me as much stick as you want. That one's in the back of your net." And it's 1-0 to Yokohama.
J2 リーグ第39節 FC 琉球対横浜 FC 戦をご来場いただき誠にありがとうございます。本日の試合はセブンイレブン沖縄プレゼンツとなっております。さあ、まもなく後半がスタートします。後半も熱い気持ちで FC 琉球を後押ししましょう。悔し涙もなし
Yokohama players out first ahead of the second half. Kokiagawa's penalty gives them the upper hand. They would be 8 points clear of third place with 3 to play. Could mean just one more win next weekend and they would be promoted to J1. For Ryukyu, defeat today would leave them 7 points behind Amiya Adija with 3 to play. What it does mean is that they would have to win their last 3 fixtures if they lost today. And those last 3 fixtures are away to Zvejan, who are currently 16th. The ultimate weekend they visit Jeff United, who lost this weekend, so they're pretty much out of the playoff picture now. And then they finish off against playoff hopefuls Oita Trinita. It's not impossible, but it's a big ask. Ryukyu out for the second half as well. Can't see any changes from either head coach. Goal coming 10 minutes from half time. Now over 500 minutes since they have scored. 6.5 matches. Quite come for Marcelo Ryan there. If he'd controlled that, it might have been in. It's a good header from Gabriel. Tabe won the initial battle and was fouled by Ren Akida. Header away from Gabriel. Low rifled shot from Akida. He's the driving force behind this Ryukyu side. Put some balls into the box that have caused problems in the first half. Again, no matter. Dabbed back by Emoto to Ihara. Emoto again, 2 to beat. Throw from Nimata, the former Amiya Adija Zvejan player. Easily picked off by Gabriel, who's been very commanding at the back for Yokohama. Alright. Late challenge to follow through. Tabe cleaned out after a ball had gone. Coming out from the back now. Mizumoto. To throw. Last touch came off of Hasegawa. Track back with him. Kida. Still always at Trinity 2, Vivian 0. In the game that's just coming up to half time. Gabriel again plays for safety. Despite the best intentions. Keep it in play. Imane. Lee. This would be 7 without a single goal for Ryukyu. To stay up, they would essentially have to score and outscore their opponents in each of the last 3. It's beginning to look ominous for them. Festival winning earlier on today against Omiya Ardija. It's an interesting ball forward. It's by Kanai trying to release Kelvin. Kashi Kanai. Going to Ryukyu. Sloppy from Yeon-jik Lee, North Korean international. Now in his 4th season at the club, following his arrival from Tokyo Verdy. Gabriel. To right. Wriggle clear of Akida. He's not going to have it easily. Akida again. Good interception by Ogawa. Took it off his toes. He was about to send it out to the right hand side. Right. Attacking. Saka. He's got to the byline. Quite keep it in. I thought it had gone out of play. The referee's assistant on this near side was flagging. Win today for Yokohama takes them up to 77 points, a point behind the league leaders Albirex Niigata. Albirex free to play at home to Vigalta next week, which of course you can see right here next Saturday. Tokyo Verdy away and Nishida Zelvia at home. You would think of the two of them. They've got the easier run in. Albirex, 2 of the last 3 will be at home. At the moment, so let me tell you about what's coming up on the J.LEAGUE International YouTube channel. We're back on Wednesday the 5th, this coming Wednesday, 1900 hours Japanese time, 1100 hours BST, for the rearranged match between Omiya Ardija and Montedeo Yamagata. That's at the NAC 5 Stadium. Omiya looking for points to edge clear of the relegation zone. Montedeo, well, this is their game in hand and a crucial one at that, so they will be looking to claw back points in their race for a place in the playoffs. For those of you starved of seeing the league leaders this season, well, next Saturday, the 8th of October, 1400 hours Japanese time, 600 hours, 0600 hours BST time. We'll be bringing you live and exclusive coverage of the day. J2 table toppers Albirex as they look to clinch promotion against Vigalta, who have slipped down to the fringes of the playoff places and might yet miss out. That's 2 games next Wednesday, next Saturday. 2 great games coming your way in the coming week right here on the J.LEAGUE International YouTube channel. We're going to see a change here. Stretcher is required to take off Yamane, and he is going to be replaced like for like with Ejiro Takeda. Takeda, 33-year-old former Marinos player, also played for Shonen Belmere, plenty of experience. Just solidified down the left-hand side. Doesn't look like they're going to make more than one change, Yokohama, but it's one for now. Into the second half. It's a few lead lead by a goal to nil. They've won themselves a throw in just inside the Ryukyu half on the far side. Long throw again. It's the head of Gabriel that gets it away. He's so influential at the back for Yokohama. An interesting ball swung in. Who's there? Delivery from the Mata. Header from Gabriel. Sagawa. 8 assists to go with the 4 goals he's got this season. The captain of Yokohama. Waiter now 3-0 up on Vivaren, so they're going to clinch their playoff place. Looks like VVN are going to miss out. Make it 3-0 from Shun Nagasawa to add to Yamiba and Umisaka's early goals. Kick, says the referee. Holding by Nakagawa. Good chance to deliver the ball. They're sending forward the likes of Gabriel and Iwataki. Into the box, cleared away by Akida, who's everywhere. Camden's long ball forward and the flag is up. The foul is given. Actually only conceded 1 goal in their previous 3. Ryukyu 2 0-0 draws against Thespa and Tsukiji. He's in their last home game here 1-0 against Ranolfo Yamaguchi. Akira. Through the line to Moto. Hero. Interesting. All the way through. Mata. Kelvin. Led by Akira. Mata. It's good defending. Kagawa. J.LEAGUE. So hit that pass and go out for a throw-in to Yokohama. Ryukyu promoted back in 2018 from J3 as the champions after 14th, 16th and last season 9th finishes. They look set to be relegated to J3. They would have been a lot higher than 9th last season if their away form was matched by some better home form. Home is certainly not where the heart is for Ryukyu in the past year. They do have a free kick here. Taiba Fukumori. Kohai Keto. Again, no surprise, it's Gabriel that heads it away. Kimura with the cross. It's so solid at the back. Kelvin. Mata all the way back to Lee. Hara. Good ball in. He got his toes to it, did Fukumura. Nothing more really. Had no power on the shot and it rolled straight through to the goalkeeper. Good ball in this from Uehara. Not sure how much Zane Asaka knew about the player on his shoulder. 30-year-old is yet to score this season. It's an opportunity just past the hour mark. 93 for Vara nil at half time. Forward by Kohai Keito. She wins the throw. Gabriel, who stepped across and sure things worsened for Yokohama. Still led here by a goal to nil. Much of a game at the moment. Needs a spark to bring it to life. Change coming up for Yokohama. 63 minutes gone. We're going to make a change. Rather surprisingly, well, I was going to say it's 5. Gabriel coming off. Marshalo Ryan and Ryo Tabe. And Koki Ogawa will go down the middle. Kazuki Seto will go to the right. And Reina, who's back from injury, the Brazilian. Will go down the middle of the midfield. And Osaka is off as well, replaced by Yamashita. It's Osaka that replaced Yamashita in the starting lineup today. They've swapped, Yamashita is on. Bounce away for a throw. Trying to freshen things up, Yokohama, because this is not a game that's been won by any means. There's still a good 25 minutes plus injury time to go. Kelvin. Lee. Namata. Hey. More of a sound of a tennis racket as he cleared that from Gabriel. Thumps it away with the middle of the racket with his boot there. It was a forceful clearance anywhere will do. Not coming near my goal. It's been like that all afternoon. Mihara. Chance to dance forward for Yamashita. Met by Namata. He needs to be careful, he's on a yellow card. He is the only player out there on a yellow card. That was picked up for giving away the penalty 10 minutes before half time. He's just come back from injury, his first touch. And he's gone down injured. Talking about there only being one yellow card. There's another one coming out now for that foul. Reina rolling on the floor. Renakida. It's actually Kohei Kato. That was a trip from behind. If there's any malice to it, but definitely a yellow card. The draw doesn't particularly do Ryukyu any favours. Obviously it's better than the defeat, but it's another point on the board. League wins. It's a neat interchange. Saito. Takeda. Sagawa. Takeda. Saito's made the run into the box. Safely into the arms of Carvajal. Midway points of the second half. Ryukyu still looking for their first goal of any sort in J2 since August the 20th. That's why they're bottom of the league. That's a slip from Carvajal. No immediate concerns. And the clearance wasn't too secure either. It's gone straight out for a throw-in. Bit of a wobble there from the Costa Rican. Foul. The yellow card might come out again here. It's Keigo Namata. Needs to be careful. That was probably more of a yellow card than the one a couple of minutes ago, which for me was a yellow card. Had it been a yellow, Keigo Namata would have been sent off. get anywhere near the ball, and if he did, it wouldn't have mattered because it was from behind. It's a little fortunate there, you know, Keigo Numata. That could have been red. Yokohama manager Shohei Yamamoto's got something to say to the referee, Tori Kakanuma. I think he's saying, look, my player's protected. He should have gone. And I'm getting his point, Shohei Yamamoto, because for me, that's a yellow and therefore a second yellow and a red. Diplomatic approach to the match officials. There was no forcefulness from Shohei Yamamoto, but I do get his point. And Numata is a lucky man not to have been sent off for me. Still 11 against 11, still 1-0, still Yokohama are ahead. Reina. Headed away by Akida. Reina once more. This time the header from Yahara, up for a throw. Forward to the right hand side, Yamashita. He's gone on the outside, Yamashita. Some contact made inside the box there. Sato went down before the ball was even delivered. Reina. It's not been vintage from Yokohama in this match, but they've kept themselves a clean sheet against a team that just cannot score. They've taken the chance from the penalty spot when it came along. It's all about the win. That's all it's all about. So the ball is reversed back in, just over the head of Ogawa. Cleared away by Ohara before Sato could get there. Clipped into the box. This time it's Lee that clears. Okawa to Takeda. Kanai. He's got in here. Can he find the equaliser? Oh, he's just wide. That was the chance for Ren Akida. And he's running socks off the midfield man. The captain has been here, he's been there, he's been everywhere. And he was very unlucky. Just slips through, gets the better of Gabriel, outmuscled him in fact. First time that he's been shook off the ball, Gabriel, in this game. And rather unfortunately for Ryukyu, it was a shot by Akida that went just wide. Second half drinks break now upon us. It's coming up on the J.LEAGUE International YouTube channel. Well, we're back on Wednesday, the 5th of October, 1900 hours Japanese time, 1100 hours BST, for the rearranged game between Emiya Ardija and Montevideo Yamagata. That's at the NEC 5 Stadium. Emiya looking for points to edge clear of the relegation zone. For Montevideo, this is their game in hand, and a crucial one at that, as they look to claw back the playoff place. For those of you starved to seeing the league leaders in action, next Saturday, the 8th of October, 1400 hours Japanese time, 0600 hours BST, we'll be bringing you the live and exclusive match between the table toppers Albirex, who could clinch promotion next week, against the Vegalta side, who have yet to find their form of late. They're in really bad form and they could slip out of the playoffs if they're not careful. They need to get something in that game as well. So that's a big game, can't be missed. Two big games next Saturday, and of course in the meantime this Wednesday, Emiya Ardija against Montevideo, and then Albirex against Vegalta. Two games in the next week right here on the J.LEAGUE International YouTube channel with English commentary, and looking forward to both of those. Should be two good games. Drinks break over, 17 minutes remaining. Change for the home side. We'll take it off Kanai. Bring it on Hitomi. striker with 3 goals this season. And that's as many as anyone's got for them. What a big miss that was for Renakida. Should have been 1-1. No more than he deserves for his contribution to this game, Renakida. Nakamura coming on for Kamikawa.
Yokohama FC 選手交代のお知らせです。背番号19番亀川雅史選手に代わりまして背番号3番
Just wonder if Katsuya Iwatake will switch from the right to the left to allow Nakamura take residence, or will he just slot in? As we approach the last 15 minutes, Ryukyu have just indicated to Yokohama this is not over yet. Wada's up and under, chased by Igawa, cleared by Nakagawa. Nearly came to Seto. Yamashita. Nakamura, who has indeed come over to the right-hand side, and Katsuya Iwakawa to the Uetaka rather to the left. Forward, goalkeeper Arokatan. He's not had too much to do. He made a couple of saves in the first half with his feet. A floppy header from Iwatake. Towards the penalty area, Gabriel solidly clears. Hara. Moto. Moto just grabbed out. And Takeda. It was a foul. Refresh things. Ryukyu have only made the one change. They are restricted in their options, really. To Vietnam. Midfielders on the bench, Pham Van Luan and Vu Hong Quan, both recalled into the side today. 5 of the 6 outfield players on the bench for Ryukyu weren't on the bench last week, weren't in the squad. Shake of the head from Kelvin. He perhaps deserved a little bit more out of that. Dozen minutes for Yokohama to hold out for a massive 3 points, but not done yet. Here's Kelvin out to the corner. Interesting ball in, straight onto the chest of Gabriel. It's time to bring it down and then chip it out of play on this near side. Drive forward by Wada. Yamashita. Pulls it back. It's left nicely. This is a chance for number 2. Good save by the goalkeeper to deny Hasegawa. Hasegawa had time to take aim, and it was a good save by the keeper. Really catch hold of it as well as I expected him to. Fagiano go to Zvezdan tomorrow. If that isn't won by Fagiano, Yokohama take their tally to 80 points next weekend and will be promoted. Even if they win tomorrow. The only way that Yokohama can't be promoted if they win next week is if Fagiano win tomorrow and next weekend. Only Fagiano can now catch Yokohama and Albirex in the top 2 places, but it does look like that top 2, which has been the top 2 for so long, will stay like that. Top 2 last season, one of these bottom and one of them is in the relegation picture in the playoff place. That's how difficult it is when you get up to J1. Judging on their performance today, Yokohama certainly need to try and improve. Here come a couple of changes. Mori is coming on for Yon-Jik Lee, who's limping slightly. 19-year-old defender on loan from FC Tokyo, Japanese under-18 international. Kelvin also coming off. Kazumasu Ueso is the player coming on. 36-year-old, called to the squad for this game. And his pass all the way back to compatriot Gabriel. Costa Rican Rockatan. Clearing. 9 minutes to go. Can they find a goal from somewhere? Ryukyu, Fukimori. The matter. Interesting. Really good header away. Iwataki. Moto. There's one in. Came off the head of Akida. Yokohama kept themselves solid at the back and cleared. Been about the result, hasn't it, for Yokohama today? Penalty, solid at the back for the most. I've had a little bit of luck. Sometimes you need that. Clearance from Iwataki, backside of Hitoma. That was a back pass that was nearly underguided. Chased down by Akida. It's always chased down by Akida. No one has run any further today on that football pitch than Akida. He's been brilliant. Just couldn't apply that finish for the equaliser. Now that's a good ball. Yamashita into the penalty area. Has a look up. This could well be 2. A chance to finish it. Can't find room for the shot. Yamashita. Good block in the end to deny him a strike on goal. It was good defended by Iohara. Tried to walk it home, Hasegawa. One long ball over the top and it completely caught out Ryukyu, like it did with the goal from the penalty. Should have. The first touch is dreadful. really should have done better and play on the quality of Hasegawa. He holds his head in his hands because he knows that was a massive chance. He only had to properly control it with a good touch and then roll it into the corner, and that was 2-0 and game over. Player down in the box. It is Yamashita. 5'5". I can't imagine why he's actually in the box, but certainly not for aerial presence. Referee not happy with the confrontation between Rio Amori and Gabriel. And he says no more. Two big men are told off. Particularly Amori. Reina's cross. Headed away. Good distance on it from Nakagawa. Seto. That's a good ball. They conjure up here. They'll get themselves a corner. It was good play by Yamashita, this time on the left-hand side rather. It's been a handful since he's come on. Trying a corner. Across goes Reina to take it. Reina on loan from Tabenze. Still 1-0 to Yokohama here in the islands in the South Pacific. Two-stop start. And again, it's going to be Amori that's being warned by the referee. It's the second time those two have been warned. Once again, I'm sure they're both going to be shown a card. He's trying to use Yamashita as a decoy here is Gabriel. Comes. Yamashita was trying to hook onto the end of it. Just touched away by Carvajal. Ball in, cleared away. Once again by Ranika. Rokatan. Plotted back by the head of Yahara. Through the middle, it's a good ball. Ranika Akida losing out there, didn't get a firm hold on it. There's a ball through the middle. This is a chance for number 2 around the goalkeeper who made a really good save. That's good goalkeeping. Nagawa was away there as he went to go round the goalkeeper watched it very carefully. Carvajal made a really good stop. Excellent vision from the keeper. To keep Ryukyu in it just about. Moto lifted in towards the penalty area, hacked away by Reina. given everything, Ryukyu. Just that lack of a finish. Lack of goals. They could get undone here. Yamashita towards the left-hand side. Hasegawa is waiting. Shot comes in. Took a deflection on its way through. It was hit by Takeda. Saved by Carvajal. Into the last 30 seconds or so of the 90. Quite been a classic. A couple of classics coming up for you Wednesday against Montevideo. Next Saturday, earlier time on Saturday. Albirex, the leaders, could get promoted against Vigalta. They need the result to stay in the playoff picture. Some great games coming up for you on the J.LEAGUE International YouTube channel over the next week. Can't wait for those two games coming up on Wednesday. Make sure you join us then, and on Saturday. Minutes added time. Time for Ryukyu to strike. What's the time? Yokohama to kill it. Moto. That's a good ball in. Headed back down again. It was a good header as well. It was Fukumura who headed it back across. It was a white shirt that got there first. Ryo Yamashita, who's a defender. He's in a hurry to get on. He replaces the injured Keigo Numata, who should have been sent off, let's be honest with you. Coming down this left-hand side, Ryo Yamashita. First thing he's going to do is take this throw-in. To Fukumura. Mori. Through the lines to Isato. It's pulling out for a cross from Yahara. The head of Yamashita. Fukimura. It's a good header away. And again, thumped away. Right, a man of the match, Gabriel. He's been brilliant at the back. Just one time he was muscled off of it by Akita, who put a great chance wide. That aside, he's been a very dominant force. Another dangerous ball in. Look who's there. Gabriel, a little bit of dignity in the defending. Rolled it forward to Hasegawa, wins a free kick, and another yellow card comes out, and that's one born out of frustration. Yellow for Ihara. Minutes played into the 5 of the added minutes. No promotion issues settled this weekend. Fagiano need a victory tomorrow to clinch their playoff place, at the very least. And at the bottom, it's looking grim for Ryukyu. Joined in the relegation places today by Grula Morioka. It's because Thespa won earlier on today. Grula go to Ranofa Yamaguchi. Tomorrow afternoon. I just want to kick the ball down that end of the ground. There's 90 seconds to go in injury time. Tempting though it was to go towards goal. Mada decides to go towards the corner. Him last, we're throwing. 0, Yokohama 1. A penalty 10 minutes before half-time by the go-to man for Yokohama this season, Koki Ogawa. Guarded back by Gabriel to Rakuten. It's going to be game number 7 without a goal for Ryukyu. Can't score in 7 straight league games. There's little doubt the writing's on the wall. Ryukyu are heading towards J3. Unless they can win their last 3 matches. They are 7 points adrift. And the worst goal difference in the MEIJI. It looks like they're going to have to win all 3 of those games and hope. It's a MEIJI Ardija. Drop points every week. No such problems for those Yokohama players, supporters rather. Thule are on their way to promotion, it seems. There's 3 points. However unglamorous they may be, are a big 3 points. Rakuten to clear with the goal kick. It might be the last kick. And the beaten in the air. It's gone out for a throw. It's a throw to Yokohama. So they'll just try and run the clock down. Just stagger through the middle here, Sato. Run into traffic though. Does keep the ball down that end for a few more seconds. Get up towards the halfway line. Strong header away by Iwataki. Could be in for number 2. Good play. And then the shot. It was Hasegawa that held it up well. And then Ogawa with a shot over. But it doesn't matter because Koki Ogawa's goal in the first half, 10 minutes before half-time, has given Yokohama 3 priceless points. It pushes Ryukyu ever closer to J3. And if you can't score for 7 consecutive league games, there's little wonder that you're sitting down at the bottom of the table. They had their chances today. Ren Akita with a really good chance in the second half. He worked his socks off, but he couldn't finish. Yokohama were hardly at their best today, but they have ground out a clean sheet and 3 points away from home. And they know now that just 1 victory in their remaining 3 matches will take them back to J1. It's looking like J3 for Ryukyu next season. Ryukyu 0, Yokohama 1.
自動昇格へ大きな前進です。勝ち点3を手に入れた今のお気持ちをまず聞かせてください。
そうですね、勝ち点3奪えたっていうのはすごく大きいと思いますし、今後につながる、内容悪くてもこういう勝ちにつなげられたっていうのは、今後につながるんじゃないかなと思ってます。
PK で奪った1点が決勝点となりました。35分です。その PK 振り返っていただけますか？
そうですね、PK は僕自身はすごい得意としているところなので、落ち着いて、今季初めての PK でしたけど、落ち着いてキーパーを見て流し込めたかなと思います。
うまくご自身でタイミングを作ったという印象だったんですが、いかがですか？
そうですね、日頃から練習しているので、こういった舞台でも、冷静に、練習通りのプレーができたっていうのは良かったと思います。
PK を奪ったのもじっと粘って得た時間でチームプレーが光っていたなという印象です。今日の90分、チームとして目標としていたことあれば教えてください。
今日はすごい、いつもより気温も高いですし、苦しい試合になるっていうのはチームのみんなが思ってたことだと思いますし、その中でもしっかりと勝ち点3を取るっていう、そういう最大の目標が、達成できたことが一番良かったんじゃないかなと思ってます。
今日のゴールでご自身今シーズン22得点目です。キャリアハイを大きく上回っていると思います。この数に関して何か思いはありますか？
そうですね、この得点が取れているっていうのも本当にチームのみんなのおかげだと思いますし、今日に関しては僕自身のプレーがチームを苦しくさせたと思っているので、何も満足することなく、得点以外のこともしっかりとチームのことを考えてやらなきゃいけないなと思いました。
最後に今日声を出し続けてくれたサポーターの皆さん含めて一言お願いします。
本当にこんな遠い、沖縄まで、足を運んでくれる本当に素晴らしい熱いサポーターたちだと思うので、そんなサポーターたちと一緒に J1 昇格っていうのを味わいたいなと思ってます。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
サポーターの皆さん、本日は応援いただきありがとうございました。 FC 琉球、次の相手は10月9日にアウェーで行われます。 J2 リーグ第40節スウェーデン金沢戦です。待って帰ってくれることをお伝えしましょう。そして次回のホームゲームは今シーズンの最終戦になります。10月23日日曜日、大分フリーキータ戦です。会場はもちろんのこと、各国列の裏のスタジアム。試合開始時間は14時となっております。また10月23日にお会いしましょう。本日も熱い応援ありがとうございました。
大きな勝ち点3をもぎ取った90分、振り返っていただけますか？
自分たちがやりたいことがなかなかできずにっていう90分でしたけど、結果が一番大事だと思ってたんで、そういう意味では一番、得たい勝ち点3を取ることができたという意味で、選手非常によくやってくれたと思います。
PK での先制点は監督が試合前におっしゃっていたじれずに耐えることから生まれました。このプロセスに関してどう評価されますか？
相手が前がかりで来た時の背後っていうのは、もう少し多くしたかったんですけど、その形から、 PK につながったっていう意味では、狙いとしていた部分が出せた部分だったかなというふうには思います。
キッカー小川選手というのは最初から決めていたことなのでしょうか。
そこは自分たちの、判断だと思いますけど、
そして3試合連続となるクリーンシートです。守備面に関してはどう評価されますか。
ロングボールのセカンドボール拾われて、苦しい時間帯が多かったんですけど、最後しっかりと体張りながら、無失点に抑えてくれたっていうのは非常に良かったと思います。
そして自動昇格へ向けてあえて強化したい点があればお聞かせください。
一体感を持って戦い続けれているので、これを残り3試合1試合1試合ですけど、サポーターとともに、なんとか昇格を勝ち取りたいと思います。
今日琉球にも声が戻ってきた試合なんですね。声を出し続けてくれたサポーターいかがでしたか。
いや、ここ沖縄までこんなたくさんサポーターが来てくださると思ってなかったので、そういう意味では本当に勇気づけられました。
はい、ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
前半を全体的に悪くないと振り返っていました。後半修正したかった点を含めて今日の90分についてお聞かせください。
Bueno, creo que hicimos una muy buena primera parte donde creo que somos muy superiores al equipo rival. Creo que tenemos 3 ocasiones de gol, no somos capaces de acertar como nos está pasando las últimas semanas. Y el error que hemos cometido 2 errores, uno en un saque de banda y otro el gol. Y al final lo sabíamos que este tipo de equipos, pues el mínimo error, no un gol muy grande, sino un mínimo error, lo pagabas caro. La segunda parte, pues bueno, quisimos seguir por la misma dinámica porque el equipo estaba bien. Si es verdad que estar un poquito más cerca, los medios centros de esa zona bordearia del equipo rival, que los 2 puntas estuviesen más cerca para esas posibles prolongaciones y echar un poquito más afuera al equipo. Creo que hasta el minuto 85 somos superiores. Si es verdad que en los últimos 5 minutos nos abrimos para intentar empatar el partido y ahí nos generan ocasiones de gol. Pero creo que 85 minutos somos superiores a un gran equipo como es Yokohama y nada, seguir al siguiente partido, que es Kanazawa. Se han puesto las cosas difíciles, pero mientras hay vida hay esperanza. Y yo creo que los chavales hoy están dolidos porque yo creo que han hecho un derroche muy grande. Desde aquí felicitarlos porque cuando estamos bien y ese derroche físico que han dado, pues hay que felicitarles, cabreados porque no hemos ganado, pero con el derroche que han hecho es para felicitarlos.
はい、前半全体的に、悪くなかったので後半、大きく変えるようなことはなかったんですけど、ボランチが、少し、相手のゴールエリアにより、近くなるように、することだったり、前線の、選手が、より近い距離で、ゴールチャンスを、作り出すように、そういう指示をしながら、大きく変えることなく、送り出しました。後半は、そのような形で少し前がかりになることができてゴールのチャンスもありましたけど、決めきることができずに、今回、負けてしまいました。ただ、選手たちは本当に自分たちにやるべきことを徹底して一つの方向に向かって全力でやってくれたと思うので、結果には満足してないですけど選手たちのハードワークに対しては非常に素晴らしかったと言いたいと思います。負けてしまいましたけど希望はまだあると思っているので下を向かずに次の金沢戦のことにもう全集中をしたいと思います。
もう一つお願いします。ここ数試合と比べた今節の大きな違いがあればお聞かせください。
Algún distinto cosa que otro partido, este partido,
No entiendo.
o sea, anterior.
¿Qué?
Algún distinto cosa.
Bueno, creo que hoy hemos tenido presencia contra un gran equipo como es Yokohama. Hemos tenido, yo creo que 3 en la primera parte y 2 ocasiones en la segunda parte. Nos sigue pasando lo mismo. Estamos reñidos, por llamarlo así, con el gol. Estamos generando, si es verdad que las últimas semanas no estábamos generando tanto, pero hoy yo creo que hemos generado situaciones claras para por lo menos hacer un gol. Y bueno, pues seguir insistiendo y preparar, como he dicho antes, preparar bien el partido de Kanazawa, que es la última final que nos queda.
はい、上位のチームで能力あるチームに対して、前半だったり、後半に、大きなチャンスっていうのは、以前の試合よりも多く、作れたこと、ただ引き続き、そこに対して、決めきることはできなかったので、ただ続けて引き続き、クリエイトし続けてもう決めるために、次の金沢戦の、ことを考えたと思います。
ありがとうございました。
Arigato, gracias, buenas noches. Arigato.